I have always believed that every thought we think and every word we speak is creating our future. The words we choose are not just sounds in the air. They are affirmations. They are declarations. They are commands to the universe and to our own subconscious mind. And when you learn to harness the power of affirmations, you will discover that you hold within you the ability to heal your life in ways you never imagined possible. For so many years, I carried pain, self-doubt, and fear. I believed the lies that had been handed down to me by parents, teachers, society. Lies that said, "You're not good enough. You'll never change. You don't deserve love." And because I repeated those lies, they became my reality. You see, whatever we consistently affirm, whether consciously or unconsciously, becomes the life we live. But one day, I made a decision. I chose to question those beliefs. I asked myself, what if I spoke differently to myself? What if I replaced those harsh judgments with kindness? What if, instead of tearing myself down, I began to build myself up? That was the day I discovered the extraordinary healing power of affirmations. Let me tell you this, your mind is like a garden. If you fill it with weeds, negative thoughts, criticism, doubt, that is exactly what will grow. But if you plant seeds of love, acceptance, and gratitude, your garden will bloom with beauty and peace. Every affirmation you speak is a seed. And over time, those seeds shape the life you experience. Healing is not about denying pain or pretending that problems don't exist. Healing begins when we shift the story we tell ourselves. Instead of saying, "I'll never be healthy," we affirm, "My body knows how to heal. Every cell in my body vibrates with wellness." Instead of saying, "I'll never find love," we affirm, "I am worthy of love, and love flows to me in abundance." Do you feel the difference? One statement closes the door, the other opens it wide. I remember working with people who were told they would never recover from illness. Some were told by doctors that their conditions were permanent. Yet when these individuals began to speak affirmations daily, affirmations of healing, of strength, of life, their bodies responded in miraculous ways, because the mind and body are deeply connected. When you feed the mind hope and love, the body receives those messages and begins to follow. Now, let me be clear. Affirmations are not magic spells that instantly erase every difficulty, but they are tools, powerful tools, that change the way you perceive, react, and create. When you repeat them daily with conviction and emotion, you begin to reprogram your subconscious mind. And once your subconscious believes, your actions, habits, and outcomes align with that belief. Think of a person who constantly says, "I can't." That affirmation becomes truth for them. Every challenge becomes impossible. Every dream feels unreachable. But imagine that same person saying instead, "I can learn, I can grow, I can overcome." With time, their mind and heart begin to shift. They start taking steps they once feared. Opportunities appear where they saw none before. This is why I tell you, affirmations are not silly words. They are the foundation of transformation. When you choose them with love, when you speak them with consistency, they heal not only your mind, but your body and spirit as well. So today, I want you to begin practicing. I want you to look in the mirror and speak words of love to yourself. It may feel strange at first. You may even resist it. But the mirror is one of the most powerful teachers you will ever have. When you look into your own eyes and affirm your worth, something begins to soften, to heal, to awaken. say to yourself, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. I forgive myself and I set myself free. I trust the process of life, and life supports me in every way. Even if you don't believe these words at first, keep repeating them, because repetition is how we overwrite the old programming of fear and doubt. Over time, your subconscious will accept these new affirmations as truth. And once that happens, you will notice your outer world changing to match your inner world. Healing is always possible, and the first step begins with your words. Every time you speak words of love to yourself, you're building a new foundation. You're telling your subconscious, this is who I am now. This is my truth. And the subconscious does not argue. It simply accepts what you feed it. So why not feed it words that empower you? Think of your mind as fertile soil. You can plant weeds, or you can plant flowers. Negative thoughts are weeds. Affirmations are flowers. Which garden would you rather walk through every day? Which one feels like home? When you choose affirmations, you are choosing to create a life filled with beauty, peace, and abundance. Let me share something I have seen time and time again. People who began with small affirmations, just a few minutes each day, soon found their lives changing in dramatic ways. They found new jobs, they attracted healthier relationships, their bodies responded with strength, and most importantly, their hearts softened towards themselves. Because at the core of healing is always self-love. Without it, no amount of success or wealth can truly satisfy you. Now, many people say, but Louise, what if I don't believe the affirmations yet? And my answer is always, that's okay. You don't have to believe them right away. Just keep repeating them. The belief will come with time. Affirmations are like drops of water falling on stone. At first, nothing seems to change. But over time, those drops carve valleys, create rivers, and shape landscapes. Your words will do the same for your mind and your life. Here is another truth. Affirmations are not only about the future, they are about the present moment. When you say, I am worthy, you're not waiting to become worthy someday. You are affirming that you are worthy now. And when you live from that place, every decision, every action, every opportunity begins to align with your worth. I want you to practice this. Each morning, before you reach for your phone, before you speak to anyone else, take a deep breath and say aloud 3 affirmations. For example, today I choose peace. I am open and receptive to all the good and abundance in the universe. I deserve love, joy, and respect. It may take less than 2 minutes, but those 2 minutes have the power to shape your entire day. At night, before you fall asleep, do the same. Speak affirmations of gratitude and healing. Words like, I release the day with love. I rest in safety. Tomorrow will bring new blessings. When you fall asleep with positive affirmations, your subconscious mind works on them throughout the night, reinforcing them into your being. Do not underestimate the power of consistency. One affirmation spoken once may inspire you for a moment, but affirmations spoken daily with emotion and intention will transform your life. And let me remind you, healing is not only physical. Healing means releasing old guilt. Healing means letting go of anger. Healing means forgiving yourself and others so that you can live freely. Affirmations help you do this gently, without force. They allow you to replace old patterns with new ones. I have witnessed people change completely through this practice. Women who once hated their reflection now smile with love at the mirror. Men who felt trapped by fear now stand tall with courage. Families once broken by anger began to rebuild bonds with words of forgiveness. This is the gift affirmations give you. They restore your power. They remind you that you are not a victim of the past. You are the creator of your present and your future. So if you remember nothing else from this message, remember this. Every thought is an affirmation. Every thought is creating your life. Choose them wisely. Choose love. Choose hope. Choose healing. Now, close your eyes for a moment. Breathe deeply. Say aloud, I am safe. I am loved. I am whole. And as you speak these words, feel them in your body. Feel your shoulders soften, your heart open, your mind quiet down. This is healing. This is the power you carry within you. You have always been powerful. You have always been worthy. And from this moment forward, every affirmation you speak is a step toward the life of joy and peace you deserve. Now let's go deeper. Every word you speak creates energy, ripples that move through your body, your relationships, and the space around you. When you speak with love, you become a healing presence. When you speak with anger or fear, you create walls instead of bridges. The beauty is that you can choose, in every moment, which energy you wish to share with the world. I often say, what you give out comes back. This is not punishment or reward. It is reflection. Life mirrors your inner dialogue. If you affirm lack, you see lack. If you affirm abundance, you begin to notice opportunities where there were once only obstacles. You might ask, Louise, how can I affirm abundance when my bank account is empty? How can I affirm love when I feel alone? And my answer is always the same. You must begin within. When you affirm abundance, you're not denying what is. You're calling in what can be. When you affirm love, you are not pretending to have it from others. You are awakening it within yourself. Everything begins in the unseen. The invisible world of thought and belief always precedes the visible. So be patient with your affirmations. They are like seeds beneath the soil. You cannot see them growing, but they are. Every time you speak words of love and trust, the roots of your new reality grow stronger. One day, they will burst through the surface, and you will stand in the garden you once only imagined. You are never too old, too hurt, too late, or too broken to begin again. The universe responds to your willingness, not your perfection. I have seen people at 70 and 80 years old transform their lives completely. I have watched them release decades of guilt and finally say, I am free. It begins the same way for everyone. With a single thought, a single affirmation. Say it with me now. I am willing to change. Those 4 words are the doorway to healing. You don't have to know how you will change. You simply have to be willing. The how will reveal itself once the heart says yes. Healing does not require force. It requires gentleness. You cannot bully yourself into peace. You must love yourself there. So begin today by noticing the way you speak to yourself. Would you speak that way to a child you love? Would you criticize them, judge them, call them names? Of course not. You would comfort them. You would remind them of their beauty and strength. Do the same for yourself. Each time you catch yourself in self-criticism, pause. Take a deep breath and say, I am learning to speak to myself with kindness. That is also an affirmation, one that rewires the mind toward compassion. When I look back at my life, I see that the greatest transformations came not from doing more, but from softening more. Healing happened when I stopped fighting the pain and began listening to it. Pain is not your enemy. It is a messenger. It says, something inside you is ready to be healed. Instead of running from discomfort, sit with it. Ask it gently, what are you here to teach me? Sometimes it will show you an old belief, a forgotten wound, a fear you have carried since childhood. Thank it for showing you where love is needed. And then, affirm the truth that replaces the pain. Say to yourself, I am willing to release all thoughts that hurt me. I am willing to forgive. I am willing to see this differently. Affirmations like these don't erase the past. They transform how the past lives within you. And remember this, forgiveness does not mean saying, what happened was okay. Forgiveness means, I choose not to carry this pain any longer. You forgive to free yourself. When you release resentment, your heart has space to receive love. When you let go of guilt, your mind becomes peaceful. When you stop repeating the story of pain, you create room for miracles. Affirmations open that space. Each one is a gentle declaration of freedom. There is a simple exercise I often share with my students. When you wake up in the morning, place your hand over your heart and say, "Good morning, sweetheart. I love you." At first, you may feel silly, you may laugh or cry, but with time, those words will begin to heal the distance between who you are and who you've been told to be. Love is the language of the universe. When you speak it, everything responds. Your body relaxes, your mind opens, and life flows more easily. And I want you to know, you're never alone on this journey. Each loving thought connects you to millions of other hearts, rising in consciousness at this very moment. Together, we are healing the world, one affirmation at a time. Now take a deep breath. Feel your lungs expand. With every inhale, you draw in new life. With every exhale, you release the old. This is what affirmations do. They teach you to breathe differently, to think differently, to live differently. The moment you say, I am open to healing, the universe says, welcome home. You begin to attract people who mirror your new vibration, experiences that match your new self-worth. Life begins to feel softer, more guided, more alive. And when challenges come, as they always will, you no longer crumble. You breathe, you affirm, you trust, because you have learned that peace is not the absence of problems, but the presence of love. So, my dear one, begin again each day. Look into the mirror and say, I am safe, I am loved, I am healing, and all is well. Say it until you feel it. Say it until you know it. Say it until it becomes who you are. And when that happens, you will understand what I have always known, that the power to heal your life has been inside you all along, waiting for you to speak it into being. That the power to heal your life has been inside you all along, waiting for you to speak it into being. And now that you know this truth, you can never truly forget it. Because once you awaken to your own power, life can never go back to what it was. Every moment becomes sacred. Every word you speak becomes a prayer. You begin to walk differently, slower, softer, more aware of the energy you carry and the love you give. The more you practice affirmations, the more natural they become. Soon, positive thoughts are not something you force. They are simply who you are. You begin to see beauty where you once saw flaws. You begin to see possibility where you once saw limitation. And most of all, you begin to see yourself as whole. Healing is not about becoming someone new. It is about remembering who you have always been, a magnificent expression of divine love. When you begin to see yourself through the eyes of love, everything around you shifts. You attract relationships that nurture your soul, opportunities that align with your purpose, and peace that surpasses understanding, because the universe always mirrors your inner world. If your heart is filled with fear, you will see fear. If your heart is filled with love, you will see love reflected back. So choose love again and again, even when it feels difficult, even when others don't understand, even when life tests you, because love will always bring you home. Every time you choose love over fear, you heal a part of the world. You contribute to peace, not only in your life, but in the collective energy that surrounds us all. Remember this: we are all connected. Every loving thought you think sends ripples through the universe. When you bless yourself, you bless others. When you forgive, you free others. When you love, you lift humanity. So never underestimate your power. You may feel small in a vast world, but your light touches places you cannot see. A kind word, a gentle smile, a simple affirmation spoken with sincerity. These are acts of creation. They plant seeds in hearts you may never meet, yet those seeds will grow. Every thought is creative. You are always creating, either from fear or from faith. And now you know how to create consciously, lovingly, intentionally. Whenever you feel lost or overwhelmed, stop and breathe. Put your hand over your heart and say, I am safe. All is well. I trust life to guide me. Repeat it until you feel your body soften, your breath deepen, your mind quiet. This simple affirmation can bring you back to your center faster than anything else. And if you ever forget your worth, remember this truth. You were born worthy. You were born lovable. You were born enough. No one and nothing can take that from you. Not time, not mistakes, not pain. I want you to imagine something now. Imagine yourself standing before a mirror. You look into your eyes, the eyes that have seen so much, endured so much, loved so deeply, and you say to your reflection, I forgive you for all the times you forgot your power. I love you for all the ways you tried. I honor you for never giving up. Feel those words. They're not just sentences. They are medicine. They begin to dissolve years of self-criticism and doubt. You begin to feel a lightness, as if something old is finally releasing its grip. That is healing. That is transformation. The mind that once said, I can't, now whispers, I can. The heart that once closed itself in fear now opens to love. The body that once carried tension begins to relax. And all of this begins with the smallest, simplest act. A new thought. You are not a victim of your past. You are a creator of your future. You are not defined by what happened to you. You are defined by what you choose next. So choose love, choose peace. Choose to believe that everything in your life is happening for your growth and your good. Every challenge is a teacher. Every delay is protection. Every ending is a new beginning in disguise. The moment you accept this, you stop fighting life and start flowing with it. And in that flow, healing happens naturally. Affirmations are the language of that flow. They are your bridge between fear and faith, between confusion and clarity. Say them when you wake. Say them when you feel afraid. Say them when you are unsure. Say them when you are grateful. Each time you affirm love, you call forth more of it. You can never run out of love. You can only block it. And the moment you open your heart again, through forgiveness, through gratitude, through kindness, love rushes back in. That is the nature of the universe. It always seeks balance. It always seeks harmony. It always seeks healing. So, when you affirm love, you are aligning yourself with the very essence of life itself. Take a deep breath and say, I am open to all the blessings life has for me. I release the need to struggle. I am guided, protected, and loved every step of the way. Feel those words as true, because when you affirm something with feeling, your subconscious accepts it as reality. The universe doesn't respond to words alone. It responds to your energy. So let your affirmations be filled with emotion, gratitude, and faith. One of my favorite affirmations is, life loves me. I have said it thousands of times, and every time I do, it fills me with peace. Because when I affirm that life loves me, I see evidence of that love everywhere. In a smile, in a flower, in a sunrise, in a stranger's kindness. Say it with me now. Life loves me. You are here for a reason. You are alive for a purpose. You are worthy of miracles. Your task is not to fix yourself. You are never broken. Your task is to remember your wholeness and to live from that truth. Let each affirmation you speak be a note in your song of healing. Let it remind you that life is on your side. Let it open your heart wider each day. And as you continue to speak love, you will notice something miraculous. The more love you give, the more love you receive, because you and life are one. When you truly understand this, fear fades. You stop worrying about the how, because you trust the flow. You stop trying to control outcomes, because you know you are supported. And in that surrender, everything you once chased begins to come to you effortlessly. That is the beauty of this work. When you affirm love, you align with the rhythm of creation, and creation always seeks to bless you. So let yourself be blessed. Let yourself receive. You have given so much to others, to the world, to your responsibilities. But now it is time to open your hands and your heart and allow the good you have sent out to come back to you multiplied. You do not have to chase it. You do not have to earn it. You simply have to allow it. So many of us grew up believing we had to prove our worth through effort, through struggle, through sacrifice. But I am here to remind you, you are worthy simply because you exist. You are a precious part of this magnificent universe, and your presence adds beauty to life itself. When you can finally say, I am enough, and truly mean it, you release lifetimes of pressure and pain. You begin to walk in peace. You begin to smile without needing a reason. You begin to trust that everything is unfolding in divine timing. The universe is never late. You are never behind. Everything you desire is already finding its way to you, in perfect harmony with your readiness to receive it. Each morning as you wake, affirm, today I choose peace. Today I open my heart to miracles. Today I trust that life supports me in every way. Let those words become your rhythm, the quiet music that guides your steps. And as you go about your day, notice how differently life responds when you speak with love. Conversations soften, opportunities appear, the air feels lighter. You begin to realize that you are co-creating your world, moment by moment. That is the true power of affirmations. They turn ordinary moments into sacred ones. They transform waiting into trust, work into purpose, and challenges into teachers. If there is one message I could leave with you, it would be this. Be gentle with yourself. You're doing beautifully. Healing is not a straight line. It is a dance between surrender and strength. Some days you will soar, other days you will rest. Both are part of your becoming. Even when you cannot see it, the universe is working behind the scenes for your highest good. Every thought of love, every act of kindness, every affirmation whispered into the air, it all matters. So keep speaking life into your days. Keep blessing yourself with words that lift you. Keep reminding yourself, life loves me and I love life. And when you forget, because we all do, come back to your breath. Place your hand over your heart and say softly, all is well. I am safe. I am loved. These words are your home. They are your truth. You are the healer of your own life, the artist of your own joy, the author of your own story. Trust that the more you love yourself, the more love you will have to share with the world. And remember, you are never alone. Each time you choose love, you join a wave of healing energy that moves through the world, touching lives in ways you may never know. You are part of that light. You are part of that healing. You are part of the love that is transforming this planet. Take one last deep breath with me now. Feel the peace that lives within you. Feel the gratitude for this moment, for this journey, for this life. And as you exhale, affirm, I am whole. I am healed. I am free. Carry these truths with you wherever you go. Because healing is not a destination. It is the way you live, the way you speak, the way you love. And as you continue on your path, know this: life loves you. It has always loved you, and it always will.